We're live here from CCBC, Friars Nation Broadcasting. We're awaiting the completion of the B Conference game, which is going to go into overtime. There's two 10-minute periods, and the first one to score wins the game. So, and then there will be about a 45-minute intermission as the teams prepare for the A Conference game. So we are at least an hour away from the broadcast of the Curley McDonough game this evening. So stay with us. We'll be transmitting, but no audio, and enjoy what you see. This is Friars Nation. Friars Nations fans, we're live streaming here from CCBC, Essex. The Curley game against McDonough will begin in about 30 minutes, so stay tuned. We will not be on air, but we will probably be able to see the visual. And we just asked you to hang in there with us. The B Conference game just finished, went overtime. And they're doing the pictures and presentation of the trophy at midfield. So hang in there with us for about another 30 minutes or so, and we'll be on the air to broadcast the Division A championship game, McDonough and Curley. Stay tuned, Friars Nation. This is Friars Nation, and we're here at the Community College of Baltimore County in Essex. We have 15 minutes to go before the start of the Curley McDonough game. We're just asking everybody to hang in there with us. We'll be live streaming the game as soon as it starts, and we're signing off again here from Friars Nation. Hang with us. We'll be back shortly. Friars Nation here at the Community College of Baltimore County, Essex. We're about 9 minutes away from the start of the Class A championship game between the McDonough Eagles and the Friars from Archbishop Curley. Hang with us. We'll see you back in a few minutes. Good evening, everyone. This is Friars Nation, Archbishop Curley High School. Broadcast today from the Community College of Baltimore County in Essex. The A-Conference Championship game between the Archbishop Curley Friars and the McDonough Eagles.
Everybody's going to be standing tonight after that Patriot win. Oh. All right, buddy.
We're back here at CCBC. For today's starting lineup for Curley and goal, I'll have Chris Denholm, Kenny Clapp, Victor Bravo, Dylan Sloan, Tyler Harry, Jalen Anderson, Joseph Ryan, Landon Berger, Bryce Woodward, Ricky Schussler, and Brandon Holly.
Lineup for tonight's MIAA A-Conference Soccer Championship. Lineup. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise, and gentlemen, remove your caps as we listen to the playing of our national anthem. It's McDonough. It's Archbishop Curley for the MIAA A-Conference Soccer Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise!
All right, folks, here we go. From CCBC here in Essex. Curley Friars will be going left to right. McDonough Eagles will be going right to left. And goal for McDonough is Connor Smith. And the goalie for your Friars is Chris Denholm. We have a chilly evening. We have a huge crowd. And the first two games that were played, the A and B Conference Championships, both of those games went into overtime. So that's why we have such a late start for the A Conference Championship game. McDonough will be putting the ball in play. McDonough was the Red Division champion, Curley the Black Division champion in the A Conference this season. And we're getting ready to go. McDonough will put the ball in play.
McDonough to kick off to start the MIAA A Conference Soccer Championship.
And we're live. We're going.
Yep. White team away. Yep.
Contested ball in the Curley and the McDonough offense, and taken away by Curley. Joseph Ryan down the left side. Lead pass for Joseph. And McDonough clears for a side out. Throwing Curley. We have a huge crowd here this evening. Huge crowd. Shot there taken away by Connor Smith for McDonough. McDonough in the defensive zone trying to clear. Kenny Clapp comes up. Knocks it away. Contested ball. Jalen Anderson. Over to Joseph Ryan now. Joseph on the far left side. He goes down, and it'll be a free kick for Curley.
Tripping foul on McDonough. Free kick Friars.
Just outside the 18. This is a rematch from October 7th when McDonough visited Curley, and Curley took that game 3-0. Dylan Sloan the kick, the header, and it's over the goal. Goal kick, McDonough.
Goal kick Eagles.
Connor Smith. With the kick. Headed back by Curley. Taken by Wyatt Thompson. Here comes Curley. Jalen Anderson with a shot. It's going to go wide. Wide of the goal. And it'll be a goal kick again for the Eagles.
Yep, that's exactly what he said too. Yep, that's exactly what he said. Talking about Caldera's kick. How he just totally just went right up there too fast and jacked it. Yep. Right.
Connor Smith to put the ball back in play for the Eagles. Just over 37 minutes to go here in the first half. No score from CCBC Essex. Curley with the ball. Dylan Sloan. Passing him into Bryce Woodward. Crossed into the center. Taken away by McDonough. And it's just going to go out of bounds off McDonough for a Curley throw-in. Kenny Clapp to make the throw-in for Curley. McDonough clears. Possession by number 10, Richie Nichols. Far right side. Contested ball taken away by Curley. And there's a lead pass. Trying to settle down now until the rest of the Friars come up. Taken away by McDonough. Curley with the possession knocked away again by McDonough. Curley takes it away again. Dylan Sloan lays one down to the end line. However, it's taken away by Matt Osuna. Curley with possession. Far side offensive zone knocked out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Curley. Little nerves going on out there until some of the action will go here, and then the kids ought to settle down a little bit. There's a header back in. Connor Smith plays the ball for McDonough. Smith with the kick. McDonough with the ball. And they'll settle it at midfield. Dylan Sloan for Curley with the takeaway. And McDonough takes it away again. Here's a lead pass knocked down nicely. There's a trip on the play. Foul on McDonough. Curley will have a free kick in their defensive zone. Ball in the center. Jalen Anderson over. Ball rolls back into the McDonough area, and then Connor Smith plays it again. Out to Matt Onsu. Long pass up the sideline. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Curley. Kenny Clapp with the throw. McDonough played it, however, went out of bounds. Curley will throw in again. A play by Bryce Woodward. Out of bounds, Curley throw-in. Sloan played it. Kenny Clapp has it now. Kenny drops it in. It's taken away by McDonough. However, Curley takes repossession. Back over to Victor Bravo. Victor, far side, Joseph Ryan. It's knocked away by McDonough. Taken back by Curley. There's a crossing pass. Good pass. Almost gets away. Connor Smith reached back and kept it out of the goal. Smith with the kick. Curley looking to get possession. However, McDonough still has it in their defensive zone. He sachets away. Nice move there. And we're going to have a foul on Curley. It'll be a McDonough kick.
Free kick, Eagles. Yes.
McDonough in the offensive zone, far right side. Here's a shot and a goal. It went right through Chris Denholm. And it's a McDonough goal.
McDonough Eagles goal scored by number 17, Vince Petrera.
So McDonough gets on the scoreboard first at the 31-33 mark of the first half. Ball squirted in on the kick and got by Chris Denholm for the goal. Curley puts the ball back in play. McDonough now with possession.
Hey, Dave DeLee.
Curley takes it back. Jalen Anderson. Far left side looking for Joseph Ryan. Taken away by McDonough, and it's going to go out of bounds as both players go to the ground. No harm, no foul there. Goal kick, McDonough.
Goal kick, Eagles.
There's a lead shot into the offensive zone, but Connor Smith, plays the ball for McDonough. 1-0 here. McDonough with the lead. Kick down in the Curley offensive end. Knocked out there by Ricky Schisler. Played to Dylan Sloan. Looking for Jalen Anderson. Curley at the midline, far left side, and it's out of bounds off Curley. McDonough throw in, and McDonough turns it over. Curley now with the throw in. Far side, McDonough clears out the midfield, knocked back in by Schisler to Dylan Sloan. Just missed Jalen Anderson. Headed back in, but Connor Smith's going to play this one. One nothing McDonough. 29 minutes left in the first half. Kenny Clapp in the defensive zone over to Dylan Sloan. Back to Kenny Clapp. Kenny drops a pass down the right side. Jalen Anderson now with the ball in the center. He shoots, and it just went wide. Whoa. Jalen Anderson with a rocket just went wide. So Curley put a little pressure on there. And let's see what happens now. Fans getting back into it a little bit. Free kick, McDonough. Goal kick, rather.
You wouldn't have to tell me that twice.
Smith with the boot goes out of bounds. It'll be a McDonough throw-in, far side, offensive zone. Played back. McDonough still in possession. Wyatt Thompson taken away by Curley and taken right back. Curley again takes it away. Victor Bravo, Kenny Clapp. Lead down to Jalen Anderson. McDonough's going to clear it out. Curley takes it back over the far side. Joseph Ryan. It's dropped in to the center, however, McDonough plays it out. Joel Brown for McDonough. And the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Curley.
wife's name is Carol.
Just under 27 minutes to go here in the first half. McDonough Eagles lead 1-0 over the Friars from Archbishop Curley.
We just had a 5-minute conversation in the field, and I was like,
The ball's side out throw in for Curley. Far side offensive zone.
yep. That's why I very commonly say, hey, buddy.
Center Jalen Anderson. Oh! Back in. It's into the goal.
We got
Dylan Sloan. The initial shot went off the crossbar, came back to Sloan, and he put it home. Curley ties it up.
Curley goal scored by number 7, Dylan Sloan.
Big blast from Dylan Sloan puts Curley on the board, and it's 1-1.
Big matchup, nightmare so far.
Curley fans whooping it up.
Yes.
McDonough playing the ball in their defensive zone.
It's ice out.
Kicked up, Sloan steals. Sloan back to Kenny. Kenny Clapp. Kenny dropping it in the far side. Muscle down there. He's ball's knocked out, and it will be a throw in for Curley. Kenny Clapp to take the throw in. McDonough moving back into the defensive zone. Clogging up the center. There's a long toss. Headed out of there by McDonough. Number 9 is a shot just wide by Tyler Harry. That didn't miss by much. And the Friars keep the pressure on. Goal kick for the Eagles. Connor Smith to take the kick. Played far side. It goes off a Curley player, and it'll be a throw-in for McDonough. Ball is played into Jackson Ruckman. Taken away now by Curley. Headed out midfield. Woodward heads it down far left-hand side, throw-in for Curley. So that went off a McDonough player. 1-1. Just over 24 minutes to go. Here's the throw-in for Curley, headed out there by McDonough. McDonough still in possession. Kenny Clapp is back for the Friars to knock the ball out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for McDonough. Near side offensive zone, throw-in. Wyatt Thompson with the throw. Played in back to Thompson. Taken away by Curley, but it goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in again for McDonough. Thompson again with the throw-in. And that ball goes out of bounds. And it'll be a throw-in for Curley. Kenny Clapp to take the throw-in. Contested ball. Whoa. Victor Bravo with the backheel ball. It's taken back into possession by McDonough. And it's in the McDonough offensive end. Contested. There's Victor Bravo on the side. And it's taken away by McDonough. Adam Ellis. Jacob Morrell. Referee calls a handball on Curley. It will be a free kick.
Handling violation. Free kick, Eagles.
McDonough, far side offensive zone with 22 and a half minutes left in the first half. It's 1-1 here at CCBC in Essex. Getting the proper position on the field from the official. Okay, now we're going to have a little disagreement here. The official is asking him to move the ball back, and he does. McDonough to put it in play. Long kick. Headed in the box, but it's going to go out on the end line. It'll be a goal kick for Curley. Chris Denholm to take the kick.
Goal kick, Friars.
Curley plays the ball up to the midline. Still in possession. Curley players knock down and foul. That'll be a free kick. Curley put the ball back in play quickly. Kenny Clapp near side. Curley going left to right in the first half. There's a header to Jalen Anderson off the heel of a McDonough defender. McDonough back to midfield. Taken back by McDonough. Played by Richie Nichols. Comes Bryce Woodward. In the offensive end, taken away by McDonough. Up this side to Joel Brown. Brown plays it to the Curley side of the field. However, Kenny Clapp takes it away. Tyler Harry. There's a ball for Dylan. Dylan Sloan, right side. He tries a center, but it's knocked out. And it'll be a corner kick for the Friars, the first one of the game.
Yes. I was just going to say, very good news.
Brandon Holy take the kick for the Friars. Long cross. Knocked down. And it's going to be out of play behind the goal. And it'll be a goal kick for the Eagles.
Goal kick, Eagles.
19 and a half minutes left in the first half. McDonough Eagles won. Curley Friars won. From CCBC. We're live streaming here on Friars Nation. We hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Connor Smith with the kick. Taken away by Curley. Defensive zone goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw into McDonough. Far side offensive zone. It's reversed to this side. Played by Wyatt Thompson. Wyatt gives it off to Nichols. Nichols down the far left-hand side here to Ethan Chase. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. Throw in Curley. Kenny Clapp to throw in.
It was crazy because it was shocked. Like the crowd was shocked. Like that shock value was crazy.
McDonough offensive zone taken away by Curley. Curley clears. Bryce Woodward. It's taken away by Jackson Ruckman. Ball played into the offensive zone, but Connor Smith makes the play. Ball's cleared to midfield. Lead pass is knocked back into Curley's defensive zone. Chris Denholm with the play. Chris with the long toss up to Dylan Sloan here on the near side. Dylan gets away. Plays it off to Jalen Anderson. Jalen with a far side drop looking for Joseph Ryan. That ball's played back to Connor Smith. Smith plays it up on the far side. It's cleared out to Joel Brown. A couple of players go down. No call by the official. Here comes McDonough. Far side shot and a goal! Huge shot from the far side.
McDonough Eagles goal scored by number 17, Vince Petrera.
Vince Petrera again. He's got both of the McDonough goals tonight. That was a blast from the far right side. And McDonough now takes a 2-1 lead over Curley with just under 17 minutes to play here in the first half.
Oh, wow, okay.
Curley now in possession. Far end defensive zone. Cross to the center. Jalen Anderson drops the ball. Long shot, however, Connor Smith right there to field it.
Hey, keep the touch, okay?
Yeah, well, take care.
McDonough playing the ball in their defensive zone. Up the side, knocked back into Curley. Offensive zone, however, it's going to be played by Smith. He's waving everybody up the field. He's going to give it the big kick. 16 minutes to go. First half. McDonough Eagles 2, Friars from Curley 1. Here on Friars Nation. Bryce Woodward drops it off for Tyler Harry. Tyler plays it back. It's taken away by McDonough. McDonough still in possession in their defensive zone. Knocked down there by a Curley player. Another Curley player goes down. And that's going to be a foul on McDonough. And Curley will have a free kick.
Tripping foul. Free kick, Friars.
Far side, offensive zone. Free kick for Curley. Here's the play. Ball's in. It's loose. Down goes a McDonough player. However, he was pushed. And it's a foul on Curley, so there'll be a free kick for McDonough.
Pushing foul. Free kick, Eagles.
Connor Smith to take the free kick. The junior goalie from McDonough.
Got pushed. Yeah, from behind.
We're back live. We apologize for the technical difficulties. We have 9.5 minutes left in the first half. McDonough with a 2-1 lead over the Friars from Curley. We have 2 Vince Patera goals and a goal by senior Dylan Sloan for Curley. That's the scoring in the game so far. McDonough with the ball. Offensive zone. Drop back for Thompson. Thompson plays into the center. It's a takeaway by Curley. Taken back by McDonough. Played into the offensive line. Here's McDonough coming in. Shot is knocked down. Centered out, and it's cleared out of bounds. Yeah, McDonough 2-1. Played in. The ball goes off of McDonough out of bounds. Kenny Clapp will play the throw in the near side offensive zone. Substitution now. Bryce Woodward going out for Curley. Coming in is number 17, Brady Ghetto. And there was a ball down the near side offensive zone, knocked out of bounds by McDonough. With just over 7 minutes to go in the first half, 2-1 McDonough leads. Curley to play in. Dylan Sloan drops a nice pass in, trying to get it to Kenny Clapp. But McDonough's going to take that ball away. And it goes out of bounds. Throw in for McDonough. I'm sorry. It's a free kick for the Eagles in their near side defensive zone. .50-50 ball taken by Curley. Played over to Sloan. It's taken away by number 3, Ethan Glasser. Back into the center zone. Knocked down by Curley. But he's going to call a handball on the play there on Victor Bravo. And that'll be a free kick for McDonough. Near side offensive zone. Free kick will be taken by Richie Nichols, number 10. There's the kick. It's going far side. Headed. Knocked out of bounds by Curley. It'll be a corner kick for McDonough. Five minutes, 30 seconds remaining, first half. McDonough leads 2-1. McDonough with a far side corner kick. It's played in quickly. Dribble by, however, it's knocked out of bounds off of McDonough. And Curley will take the goal kick. Chris Denholm will put the ball in play. Once again, we're here at CCBC in Essex. A huge crowd here this evening for the A-Conference Soccer Championship between the Friars from Archbishop Curley and the Eagles from McDonough. Curley ball, far side, knocked out of bounds, off, and we're going to have the clock stopped here as we have a player down on the field. Richie Nichols is down, and he's getting back up. Glad to report he's okay.
I heard. I think
Hashtag inappropriate.
I could hear that too.
I thought we were doing. That's like I heard a wrestling chant.
He'll be going off the field.
And he's back. I'm ready to go back.
Curley with a throw in, far side. That's out of bounds. To McDonough. Just under 4.5 minutes to go, first half. McDonough 2, Curley 1 from CCBC, Essex, the A Conference Championship game. Here's a long shot from outside. It's knocked down by a defender for McDonough, and it goes back to Connor Smith, who's waving everybody upfield, and he's going to put the ball in play himself with a kick. McDonough with the ball, far side offensive zone. Taken back by Curley. McDonough plays it far side corner. Set it out of there by Adam Bruck. Curley puts the ball in play. Tyler Harry goes down. That'll be a trip on McDonough. Jackson Rockman with the foul. Curley with the free kick. Far side offensive zone. Good service into the middle. Headed out of there by McDonough's midfielder. And knocked down into the Curley end to be played by Chris Denholm. Dylan Sloan had some contact with Ethan Glasser. Glasser went down. The official called a foul on Sloan. McDonough will put the ball in play. Offensive zone near side. Richie Nichols. McDonough has 6 in the box. Here's the service. Good service. Here's a shot. Knocked down by Curley. And it's going to go out of bounds. Throw in by Wyatt Thompson. Coming up. Substitutions coming in. Number 3, Ethan Glasser is leaving the game. And coming in is number 21, Trevor Gadsky. Rowan McDonough. Near side defensive zone throw in. Down the sidelines, thrown out of bounds. Curley throw in. Kenny Clapp with the throw. McDonough heads it out of bounds. Kenny Clapp will throw in again. Another throw. Knocked out again.
No, not yet.
Curley plays it into the offensive zone, however, it's going to go out of bounds. This will be a goal kick for Connor Smith. Less than 30 seconds to go in the first half. McDonough leads 2-1 over the Friars. Smith in no hurry to put this ball in play. And that's the end of the first half, folks. So,
After one half of play in the MIA,
Dylan Sloan gets the goal for Curley.
McDonough 2, Curley 1.
Vince Patera gets 2 for McDonough. And that's how we finished the first half. McDonough leads 2-1. We'll be back after a short break for the second half from CCBC. We're back live here at CCBC for the start of the second half. McDonough leads 2-1 over the Curley Friars.
All right, fans, let's get ready for second half action. Curley to kick off.
Curley will be going from right to left for the start of the second half.
Good hustle, man.
Ball off Curley out of bounds. Throw in McDonough. During that first half, I think McDonough had the better of the play in the offensive zone. They got the two big goals from Patera. The second one was a blast from the far right side. And Curley got their goal from Dylan Sloan on a shot that went off the crossbar back to Sloan, and he hammered it home. So it's 2-1. Here comes McDonough out of their zone. Knocked back, but McDonough still in possession, far side. Ball played into the corner. He's wide open. Here's a center. It comes through and into the goal. Patera, the hat trick. Just 50 seconds in.
McDonough Eagles goal. Scoring his third of the game. Number 17, Vince Patera.
So the Friars have dug themselves a hole now, and let's see what they can do to get out of it. McDonough leads 3-1. Still 39 minutes to go in the game, but the Friars find themselves down by 2. And here we go. Curley puts the ball in play, far side. Offensive zone. Victor Bravo drops it in. It's knocked out by McDonough. Cleared back to the center line. Curley plays it back. Patera knocked it down there. It's to Jalen Anderson. Jalen drops it. However, it's going to be knocked back, but taken back by Curley. Tyler Harry knocked it to the far side. Crossing pass, but it was knocked down. Patera now kicks out to center where Kenny Clapp will settle and put the ball back in play. McDonough takes it back. There's a pass down the far side here for Patera again. However, it's tackled out of bounds with a nice job by Landon Berger for Curley. Throw in McDonough. Offensive zone near side. Will be put in play by Alex Soldi. And it's going to go over the end line. It'll be a goal kick for Curley.
Goal kick, Friars.
Chris Denholm to put the ball in play for the Friars. Joseph Ryan knocked down and knocked out of bounds by McDonough. It'll be a throw-in for Curley. Down the sideline. Possession back to Curley. Now it's played to the center. Ricky Schisler plays it down the far side. McDonough takes it back. And it's knocked out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in far side offensive zone for the Friars, who are down 3-1 with just under 37 minutes to go in the second half. Chris Connor for McDonough plays the ball.
Stop the clock.
The clock is stopped.
Yeah, the clock stopped.
Big delete.
Yeah.
Can you ask the fourth official what time they want?
McDonough's subbing in a player. Chris Connor will put the ball back in play for McDonough
They'll actually hit it now.
with a goal kick.
What they did last night.
Defensive zone near side,
We actually
up to the center line.
they did this. We did
Ricky
this,
Schistler clears, it's back.
and then that signal that
Ricky with a header,
So the fact that
knocked down
they
by Curley,
stop it. We're good.
cleared to the far side,
They didn't. I thought that they might want to put some time back up, but they were fine.
and it's going to be a throw-in for the Friars. Far side defensive zone. It's going to be a free kick, actually. Put in play.
Another thing.
Good. I was just curious.
And it's played over here to
Okay.
Landon Berger. Berger drops it into the McDonough zone, but it's taken and knocked out of bounds by McDonough. Curley throw in. Brandon Holly. Off Curley, out of bounds. Got to be a little bit more careful with the ball there. Curley turns it over. Tyler Tucker with the throw in for McDonough, headed out by Curley. And Ricky Schistler clears, but however it's back into the offensive zone for McDonough. Dropped in and cleared out of there with a nice play by Ricky Schistler
Corner kick. Eagles.
to stymie that offensive move by the Eagles. Just under 35 minutes to go in the game. McDonough leads 3-1 here at CCBC Essex. The A-Conference Championship game. There's the ball in the center, knocked out by Curley and cleared. McDonough keeps it in.
Okay. So maybe we'll see if I get one day in some.
There's this, looks like an offside call
Offside is the call on the field.
on McDonough.
Free kick Friars.
Curley puts it in place, Schistler over, and now the referee's going to say move it back 1 yard, which they do, and they put the ball in play near side
Same thing at the end of the eight.
to Landon Berger.
Let's get the black out.
Berger controls.
He wants to match
Joseph Ryan.
those guys asked me if they could. I said sure.
Yeah.
So I'll do it if they don't.
Okay.
That ball was handled by McDonough. McDonough kicks it out of bounds, so it'll be a Curley throw in around midline. Brandon Holly with the throw. McDonough and Curley contesting around the center line. Joseph Ryan sachets around one, but then again McDonough takes the ball, and then there's a foul on Curley. Down on the field is Mason Christian. He took a hit
Push from behind.
from one of the Curley backs.
Eagles.
Eagles will have a free kick near side offensive zone, and it'll be taken by Richie Nichols. That's a good service in the box, but knocked out. McDonough's still in control. There's a shot into the center out. Chris Denmo came out and made the catch and throw, and Curley's coming out of their defensive zone. Brandon Holly plays it to the center. Dylan Sloan coming in, a shot and a score! Sloan gets Curley back on the board, now down 3-2.
Curley goals scored by number 7, Dylan Slow.
We have a Curley player down in the box.
officials timeout for injured player on the field.
The clock is stopped with 32:28 to go
Is there, I believe I need this case
in the second half.
Absolutely. Favorite weekends
Wait,
of the year.
it's plugged in. You want it?
Yeah, can you unplug it, please?
Nice pizza bag.
Thank you, sir.
You got it.
Hattie.
So the injured Curley player is up
Yeah, hard to believe we're starting to
and off the field. We apologize for the background noise. McDonough puts the ball in play, up 3-2. And let's see if Curley can keep the pressure up and get the tying goal. Joseph Ryan with a nice move to get away. It goes out of bounds. Off of Curley, it'll be a throw in near side defensive zone for McDonough. They call a push on Curley on Victor Bravo there. So McDonough will free kick from just inside the center line, offensive zone near side. 31:45 left, second half. The Eagles from McDonough, 3. The Friars from Curley, 2. Here's the service into the box, headed out. And it's going to be handball, Curley to put it in play.
Violation.
And they put it in play quickly.
Friars.
Curley trying to keep the energy moving after that last Dylan Sloan goal. So play up the center to Jalen Anderson, knocked away by the McDonough midi. And there's a takedown. The official says play on. And there's a push. And let's see what we have here. We're going to have a foul on Curley, and it'll be a free kick from McDonough.
Pushing foul.
Near the center line.
Free kick Eagles.
Curley trying to draw on that energy. Here's a kick down the far side, knocked back. Patera's going to get the ball. Here's a center, and it hits the crossbar. It hit the goalpost. I'm sorry, it was out of play. Came back. But that was a beautiful centering pass, and McDonough could not convert. So a break there for the Friars. They put the ball back in play quickly, trying to keep the tempo up. Patera takes it away, knocked away by Curley, and it's going to go out of bounds on this near side for a throw-in for McDonough. Tyler Tucker with the throw.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it
It's a mini stadium.
Yep.
McDonough possession taken back by Curley. Kenny Clapp.
Okay.
He drives it down the middle of the field to Jalen Anderson. Jalen's going to center, settle. He's taking it down. Move left, move right. Crossing knocked out. A nice header there by McDonough to clear the ball. Nice defensive play by the Eagles. And Curley will take the ball back in their defensive zone. And the official's going to call that ball out of bounds off of the Friars. So the Eagles have the ball near side offensive zone for a throw-in. 29 minutes to go. Second half. Curley trails McDonough 3-2. Tucker with the throw-in. Patera. He's got all 3 goals for McDonough. Nice tackle there by Curley's Landon Berger. It's cleared out to the far side. McDonough still with the ball. They drop it into the Curley zone. Chris Denholm picks it up. And Chris will drop it off for a kick.
Early school, I still wouldn't be there for the second game.
Joseph Ryan Couldn't get through
My second favorite to do is hockey.
3 McDonough players there. Ball's headed back and forth. Heel kick. And it's going to go out of bounds, thrown for Curley.
First time
Brendan Holy with the throw.
coach was the B&A Conference Championship in 2007.
Knocked out of there again by McDonough.
I was the assistant coach at Boston.
And they're going to clear the ball. Coming down in the offensive zone. Taken back by Curley with a nice tackle by number 15, Landon Burgers. Played a pretty good game. He's done a nice job on the defensive end there.
I went up there and they're like, "Have you done
Curley
this
drops it
before?"
down.
My high school, and they're like,
To the far corner, however, it's going to go out of bounds off of Curley. And it'll be a throw-in for the Eagles, who lead the game 3-2. 27.5 minutes to go in the second half. There's the throw. Curley takes it back. 50-50 ball, knocked back down into Curley's defensive end, and they settle. Now out to the center. Joseph Ryan near side.
"Hi, buddy.
Good to see you as always.
You too."
Dribbles through one. Here's a crossing ball headed out by McDonough. Curley still with the possession. Jalen Anderson tries the center, however, it goes off a McDonough player, and it'll be a corner kick for the Friars.
Corner kick, Friars.
So let's see if Curley can continue to build off that energy of the second goal by Dylan Sloan. Jalen Anderson with the corner kick near side. It's a long cross headed in. Knocked down by McDonough and cleared out. All the way back here to Ricky Schussler. Ricky, he sends it back in the offensive zone. But Chris Connor came out and made the save. I'm sorry, Connor Smith with the save. Curley still with the ball. McDonough takes it away. And they're going to call a foul on Curley. So McDonough will have possession in their defensive end with just 26 minutes to go. 3-2 McDonough over the Friars. You're listening and watching the live stream from Friars Nation.
My running back, I pulled on my butt because I picked up McKissick.
Victor Bravo
He ended up getting a touchdown.
plays it far side, and it's going to go out of bounds off Curley again.
Reach 'cause I was like, well, we don't know
They
what
can't
the
get that
situation is.
combination working on the far right side to Jalen Anderson. The ball just went a little bit too far. So the throw in here for McDonough, far side defensive zone. Oh, there's a push from McDonough. Curley quickly puts the ball back in play. Near side pass to the corner to Brandon Hawley. He tries to cross, but Connor Smith is going to easily gobble that up.
You were having a banner day. You got a kicker who probably didn't score 10 points, too.
And Smith with the boot. Pretty good kick by Smith.
That's why I almost picked up Edmonds. I almost picked up Edmonds, and Edmonds ended up having 3 goals.
Berger, Bravo, knocked away by
He was picked up those off the practice
McDonough,
squad this week.
far side. Try to clear to this side of the field. It's going to be played here by Patera. He drops it on a nice drop pass. And a good service into the center. It's headed out by Curley. Dunholm knocks it out. And it's going to be possessed here by Curley, and they're just going to put the ball out of bounds to settle things down a little bit. Dangerous play there by McDonough. Ball centered in, knocked out by Ricky Schussler. McDonough out-muscles the Curley guy for the ball, and they take possession. Drop it into the offensive zone. Joel Brown, he goes down. They play far side here to Patera. However, it's knocked away by Curley on a nice defensive play. It's put right back into the center, headed out of there. And Curley's going to clear it to the side. Bryce Woodward, a nice clear. And 2 players go down on the far side, and they're going to say it's off of McDonough for the throw in for Curley. Far side offensive zone. Curley trails 3-2. Let's see if we can get the Friars a little bit of energy here. They look for that tying goal. Here's the throw. That's booted out of there by McDonough. It'll be a throw-in the far side defensive zone for the Friars. Curley fans trying to get the section going for a little bit more energy to get the kids moving a little bit better. There's a knock away in the far side offensive zone. They're going to say that ball was off of Curley, and McDonough will take the throw in. 22 and a half minutes to go. McDonough leads 3-2. I think we're seeing the McDonough team putting a little bit more emphasis on the defensive side of the field now, with trying to protect that 3-2 lead. Curley has a throw in here. And it's going to be out of bounds. Curley will have a throw in far side offensive zone. Here's the throw. Headed in, knocked back out. Patera with the clear back over the center line. Near side to Holly. Holly to Anderson. Anderson played the ball to Nick Henderson, who was in the game. However, it goes out of bounds off of Henderson. And it'll be a throw-in for McDonough. McDonough not really in any big hurry to put the ball back in play. Here's the throw. Henderson for Curley. Tried to drop it down in the corner. However, that ball is going to go over the end line. He was looking for Victor Bravo, but that ball goes over the end line, and it'll be a goal kick for McDonough. And McDonough has really slowed things down here. Here's the kick. Up the midfield, Curley knocks it back in. Back and forth play here on either side of the center line. Here's a pass attempt for Patera. It's going to be kicked out of there by Curley. Played back again into Patera in the offensive zone. It's taken away by Victor Bravo. Victor moves around to Henderson. Henderson in the back to Holly looking for Anderson. It's headed out by McDonough. Brendan Holly had the ball there, knocked away and taken back by Tyler Tucker of McDonough, and it's out of bounds off of McDonough. Curley with the throw-in. So throwing Curley with the ball in the 18. The box taken back by Curley. Here's a centering pass. Drops it off, but it's going to be cleared out by McDonough. Kenny Clapp, far side. Kenny looking to center. That's a good service ball. However, it's going to be caught by Connor Smith. Smith will put the ball back in play for the Eagles. Just to kick out the center. The offensive zone for McDonough. Far side to Patera. He's got all 3 goals for McDonough tonight. There's a shot, and it goes wide. Demhold came out for the save. That ball curled wide. We'll have to see if Demhold hit it, and it appears that he did. We're going to have a corner kick here for McDonough with just under 19 minutes to go.
Corner kick, Eagles.
Kick is low. It's going to be knocked out of there by the Friars. McDonough in possession. Outside of the 18. And it's going to be Curley putting the ball back in play. Up the far side.
Yeah, I remember. Yep. Yep.
Whistle blows, and we've got
Yep.
a foul on Curley.
Free kick, Eagles.
McDonough will have a free kick, offensive zone far side, with just over 18 minutes to go in the game. Here's a beautiful service ball in the center there, but it's going to be knocked out by the Friars. Up this side, Jalen Anderson drops it off to Henderson. Henderson plays back,
Just outside the city. It's like
and it's played right back to Henderson in the center. That ball is given away by Curley.
you see the city in view.
Patera coming in now. He's trying to move to the far side. He loses the ball out of bounds, and it's going to be a goal kick for Curley.
Goal kick, Friars. I thought you had it back for a second there. I'm like,
Friars put the ball in play. In their defensive zone, they clear out to the center to Jalen Anderson. Jalen, far side corner. It's going to be a little bit too far for Curley to play, and it'll be a throw in to the Eagles.
right. That's why I was so off.
Kenny Clapp steals the ball. There's a ball dropped down into the offensive zone of Curley. It goes out, and it's going to be off of Curley. And again, the Eagles will have a throw in far side defensive zone with 16 and a half minutes to go in the game. And the Friars trailing McDonough 3-2. .50-50 ball there being contested by both teams. Curley takes possession. It's knocked down in the corner. Curley still in possession. McDonough now knocks it out to the far side offensive zone. There's a long ball. And Connor Smith came out to make a nice stop. He's waving his teammates up the field, puts the ball in play. Kenny Clapp for the Friars. Ball's taken away. And here's a long pass. The McDonough player goes down in the offensive end. It's taken away by Brandon Holy. It's up to Tyler Harry. To Brandon Holly. Played in the center for Jalen Anderson. Jalen dribbles. He lost the ball. Curley gets it back far side. Kenny Clapp. Kenny in possession.
Right.
Drops it to Jalen. That ball's going to be cleared out again.
Yeah, I know, no kidding.
McDonough's got everybody back on defense, and they're doing a fine job of keeping the Friars off balance in the offensive zone.
That's rude. Right. Yes, I remember they were saying that.
There's a push on the Friars, and it'll be a free kick for McDonough with 14 and a half minutes to go.
Landon Berger looking sexy.
Free kick, Eagles.
Played into the offensive zone by McDonough. Henderson coming into the offensive zone, plays it over to Victor Bravo. Victor to Dylan Sloan. The ball's kicked in. It's going to be knocked back, and Connor Smith will play it, keeping it in. The ball's still in play. McDonough now in the their offensive zone, taken away by Kenny Clapp. Kenny dribbles around. It's taken away by the Eagles. However, there's going to be a foul on Curley, which will give a free kick to the Eagles in their far side defensive zone with 13 minutes to go in the game. So the Friars got to get something going here soon to get back into this thing. Henderson. Cross taken away by McDonough. Telegraphed that one a little bit, takeaway. Here's a shot from way outside. It's going to be knocked down by a Curley defender. And Chris Denholm will play the long pass out this side to Brandon Holly. Brandon goes around Henderson, dips into the offensive zone, taken back by McDonough. Victor Bravo plays it back to Tyler Harry. And Curley's now in their defensive zone with the possessing the ball. Possessing the ball, looking for something, trying to work their offense. Henderson. Holly. Into the center. And we're going to have a foul on McDonough.
Holding foul. Free kick Friars.
The Friars will have a free kick. In their offensive zone. Holly will put the ball in play. Curley's got the box packed. Here's the service. It's a good one. Ball headed up. But McDonough's going to clear back to Holly. Far side Curley possession. Here's a crossing ball. But Connor Smith's going to eat that one up. He's been strong in goal today for McDonough. Ball goes off of Curley out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for McDonough, near side offensive zone. Tyler Tucker to put the ball in play for McDonough. Now we're going to get a whistle for a sub. Now we're going to get the ball put back in play.
Any substitution, and we have to stop the clock. So any time if there's a substitution,
That ball goes out of bounds off of Bryce Woodward.
Okay. Oh, okay, got it.
And here we go. Back in play. McDonough with the ball. Henderson takes it away. Patera.
Okay.
That ball's played down the far side, but it's just a little bit too far for Patera to get to. He's got all three for McDonough tonight. And Dylan Sloan has two for Curley. And that's where we're at, 3-2. The Eagles lead a conference championship game here at CCBC Essex.
Is that across? Is that college too?
McDonough with the ball, their offensive zone. Play it far side. There's a shot, it's in, but now Curley's going to be there to knock it out. That one got away from Denhold. Knocked back. Henderson will play this one near side. He kicks it up. Tucker for McDonough. He drops it back. Played into the center offensive area by McDonough. Here's a chip down to Petraeus. He shoots, and it's just high.
Goal kick Friars. Like that one I'm going to do it. Correct. Now, I will stop it until the last person is off the field.
They'll whistle when we start it.
Yeah, they'll whistle.
8.5 minutes left in the game.
So they just and then
3-2 McDonough. Chris Denholm with the goal kick coming up. 50-50 ball. Curley possesses. Anthony Schlee. Drop back. McDonough takes the ball now. It's played this side to Bryce Woodward. Bryce is going to turn around and try to kick it out. He's not able to do it. There's a crossing ball. It's going to be picked up by Denhold, who's going to throw far side, and Curley will clear the zone.
Everybody's happy. It's awesome.
Ball knocked out of bounds by McDonough. Far side offensive zone. 7.5 minutes to go. The Friars got to get something here. It's a service into the center. It's knocked out. Played back to Holly. Cleared out by McDonough. Kenny Clapp with a long shot, and that's going to go wide. And it'll be a goal kick.
Goal kick, Eagles.
McDonough. .50-50 ball. Midfield. McDonough is going to take it. Far side. Drop pass attempted, but it's taken away by Curley. They play it up. Looking for Anthony Schlee. Played back to Connor Smith. He's going to clear it to the midfield area, where Curley takes it back. Brock to Henderson. Henderson looking for Schlee, but nothing happened there. Schlee will put some pressure on Connor Smith, the McDonough goalie, and Smith will pick the ball up and move his team out of their defensive zone with another strong kick. That's headed out of bounds by Curley. Throw in near side offensive zone by McDonough. They're up 3-2 with 5 minutes 30 seconds left in the game. Substitution in the game for McDonough. There's a long throw down the far side.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Pereira takes it to the corner. And they're going to say it's a throw-in for McDonough. Under 5 minutes to go.
I know, that's the word. You're talking about that yesterday.
And McDonough is in no hurry to do anything here. Just looking to run the clock down. The ball's dropped in. And looks like an offside call on McDonough. So Curley has the ball, far side. Right at the center line. Curley with the throw-in. Service into the center. Curley with a head. McDonough's going to take possession of that and clear the ball. Back to Chris Denholm. puts the foot to it. Just under 4 minutes to go in the game. McDonough leads 3-2. Curley with a takeaway there. Player down on the far side of the field for McDonough. And we've got the clock stopped with 3:25 to go in the game. And some attention will be paid to the player who is down on the side
For injury on the field.
for McDonough. Getting up very slowly.
Fans, just a friendly reminder, please stay off the field at the end of the game. Please stay off the field at the end of the game. Thank you.
McDonough with a kick. Denholm, he muffs it. However, he was able to jump back on it and make the save. Tricky play there. So Curley will try to clear the zone. And they kick the ball out of bounds. McDonough throw in near side. Offensive area. Throwing Tucker to Petrera. It's going to be an obstruction play. Curley will have a free kick.
Free kick Friars.
Brendan Holy moves it to the other side to Kenny Clapp. Friars need to pull a trick out of their hat here to get this game tied. McDonough is back in the box and they're playing outstanding defense, keeping the Friars out of the offensive box most of this half. Clapp to throw in far side. Just under 2.5 minutes to go. Curley throwing again. Everybody's back in the box area for McDonough. Ball's played around. Henderson, he's going to cross it. It's going to be caught by Smith with 1.5 minutes left in the game. And the Eagles leading 3-2. .50-50 ball at midfield, knocked out of play. Clock stopped here for some substitutions with 1 minute and 13 seconds left. Tyler Tucker will throw in from the defensive side for McDonough. Ball in play. And McDonough takes it far side and just drops it into the corner. The nowhere land, knocked out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for the Friars with 50 seconds remaining. 50 seconds to go. Denholm with the kick. Curley in their defensive zone. Knocked back in by McDonough. And this one's dropped into the near side corner. With 20 seconds remaining. There's a throw in for the Friars, knocked out of play by McDonough with 10 seconds left. Throw in for Curley, knocked back in by McDonough. And that'll do it. McDonough
McDonough 3, Curley 2.
The Eagles from McDonough have beaten the Friars from Curley 3-2 in the A-Conference Championship game here at CCBC Essex. A great effort by the Friars. However, the McDonough defense proved to be very, very impenetrable in the second half. And we can't say enough about Vince Petrera getting the hat trick for the Eagles to bring home the victory for them. So the Friars go down, but they played a great game. And the kids have nothing to be ashamed of. They put a great effort in this evening. So, once again, the final score here from CCBC in the A-Conference Championship game. The McDonough Eagles 3, the Curley Friars 2. This has been Friars Nation. We hope you've enjoyed it. Please join us for our winter sports. Basketball will begin. We ask you to check the website for game broadcast times and dates. And again, signing off from CCBC. Good night, everyone.